Eres bueno. Turoshi bene, turoshi sar bene, turoshi.
Day 4. On the way from the airport to our first camp yesterday, we already got a first impression of Socotra's extraordinary flora. Today we get the full dose. 25 million years ago, when the Arabian Peninsula separated from Africa, the Red Sea was created in this process. The patch of land, now called Socotra Archipelago, was caught up in the middle, a continental orphan, after the separation of its parents. The clock of evolution stopped, and the new species, which later populated the rest of the world, never made it to this remote island. 1/3 of the flora in Socotra is now endemic, existing only here. Dragonblood trees and bottle trees only survived on this archipelago. Across Africa and Asia, they died out. And with the absence of creation's newer species, Socotra is a unique time capsule of a long-gone geologic era. You don't plant a dragonblood tree for yourself, rather for your children's children, because they take generations, hundreds, even thousands of years to grow. Hiking through Homhil National Park in the mountains high above the sea. Oh, and what kind of roads are leading up there. It is an incredible experience. I will not try to describe the scenery here. Pictures will say more than a million words. It's a landscape where you almost expect a dinosaur to appear behind the next rock.
Oh.
The vegetation around here is roughly from this time. So are many of the unique reptiles. This is the most otherworldly place on Earth, they say. And I think they're right. Where else can you lean against a bottle tree, a species that died out on all the other continents millions of years ago, but is growing and thriving on Socotra Island? while civil war has created one of the worst humanitarian crises in modern times in mainland Yemen. The island of Socotra is a paradise.
Or different.
Just a baby scorpion.
Whatever.
Oh, he's going to torture the scorpion.
No, no, no.
No, we don't torture on this.
They know how to defend themselves.
Yeah.
The highlight of our hike, getting to Inertia Pool. We call it after Inertia Network, our tour operator. It's a natural basin overlooking the ocean. Incredibly beautiful. And the warm water of the stream also makes a great jacuzzi. The most scenic swim of my life. Time to get out your bathing suit. The afternoon is cloudy, much to the excitement of the photographers, because the colors are much more vivid than in sunshine. And this is a chance to explore the surroundings a bit more and enjoy another swim in Inertia Pool. The only secure place for little goats are these caves, where they're kept during the day. They're kept safe of cats. You know how to communicate.
Speak goat.
Bottle trees can get really fat. An ideal storage for water for the dry season. The inner life of a bottle tree.
Just make sure you get my chest hair in.
On our way back to camp, it starts to drizzle a bit. No good outlook for star watching tonight. Matt, a year and a half ago you founded Inertia.
That's
Now,
right.
what does inertia stand for?
So inertia, normally you think of inertia as a negative term, like your life is inert. It goes on a singular pathway and you never change. But our whole goal is to bring people's attention to that and to get them to break their inertia.
A lot of people live their lives on autopilot and they do the same thing every day, and there's just a lot less content in doing that. So we wanted to call attention to that and say, let's learn how to break inertia. And so we create experiences all over the world that are designed to get people to break their inertia. Both local people, foreign people, travelers, whatever we do, it's designed around a simple concept of creating epic experiences. So epic for us, it stands for something. E stands for elevate. So we try to elevate experiences beyond normal tourism or what most people will see. P is pain to pride. So we have an element of pain and struggle in each journey because those are what breeds elements of pride and togetherness. I stands for insights. We want people to learn about where they're traveling, the people that they're going to, the experiences that they're having. They should have some concrete learning from that. And C, which is the most important one, is connection. And that's building connection between people, both travelers and locals, as well as connection with planet and nature, like we are here in Socotra, and of course with yourself. Yeah, so on this group we have people from Latvia, Canada, the US, Austria, Liechtenstein, the UK, Ireland, pretty well represented, and of course we have an amazing local team from here in Yemen.
Vulnerability is a key ingredient for authentic relationships and building of community. In order to go beyond the point of small talk, Matt, our tour leader, has announced a vulnerability session for us, the Socotra team. Share the most meaningful events of your life in 3 minutes. Here we are, a photographer, a posture advisor, 2 patent experts, and a whole lot more professions and life situations. What can you share in 3 minutes? A lot. For me, being the last in line, it were the 3 turning points of my life. The shy young boy, afraid of strangers, then the self-affirming adolescent deciding for himself to be independent, but not knowing how to love. Finally, a young adult meeting God and being free to live an authentic life, willing to take responsibility. Still going. Our drivers and guides also came to listen, and we kept talking together into the night about our lives, families, and faith. No stars. Sky still overcast.